So, welcome to Asianet Newsable's special entertainment segment. Viewers, I have a very special guest with me today. She is hot, she is talented, and she has entertained us with her films, music videos, and reality television. I'm talking about Bigg Boss 16 fame and lead actor of Housefull 5 movie, Soundarya Sharma. Welcome to the show, Soundarya.
Thank you for having me. What a nice introduction.
Thank you. Yeah, Soundarya, I've watched you tell your story in other content on the internet, and I must say that your acting journey has not been easy. So, first, let's begin with what specific moment or experience actually ignited your passion for acting?
I would just say, I don't know per se anything. It's just I always wanted to be in front of the screen and I always wanted to be an actor. I always wanted to be famous per se because as a child, when you grow up, you don't know much about acting. It's just you want to be in front of the screen and, everyone loving you and fans going gaga about you. It all began from there, and I used to dance in front of my nanny and everyone started to call me like stylo and things like that. So I think that was my catalyst when I thought that no, I should be an actor and I should go to Bombay.
And
It
you've
began
also,
all the
yeah, you've also talked about
yeah.
some of the challenges that you faced early on, like your family didn't approve of you getting into entertainment industry and all of that. If you can just talk a little bit about that.
So of course we come from normal middle class families, and our family upbringing is such that education is given more importance. Normally, yahi hota hai, correct? So in my family, everybody is an IAS or a teacher and things like that. And I'm the first medicos and first actor in the entire history of generations and that way. So for my family, and I'm like from a very Brahmin conservative family, where education was given more importance, और उनको लगता था कि there are so many notions about the industry. So only because of that, my father was so overprotective, and my mom is a single child, so she's also lived in a very protective environment, for that matter. Eventually, as I grew up, उनको लगा ठीक है अभी मस्ती कर रही है. So by the way, I'm a trained classical vocalist. तो उनको लगता था कि चलो सब कुछ करवा दो, इसका एक्टिंग से दिमाग हट जाएगा. But जैसे जैसे मैं बड़ी हुई, it grew up and I'm like, I have to go to Bombay. So they were like, हमारे घर की लड़कियां तो जाती नहीं है, ये सब तो होता ही नहीं है. But also they were scared of the fact कि कैसे होगा, कैसे लोग मिलेंगे, whatever the notion is. Of course, वो notions अभी टूट गए हैं and they're very proud of me pursuing this.
Sure.
But that was quite a deal for my family.
Soundarya, you shot to fame. I mean, you had your debut before that, but you shot to fame on Bigg Boss 16, which
Correct.
where we saw your competitive side, but also we saw your personality. Per se, like who is Soundarya Sharma? Do you think that you learned
Correct.
something in any way while you were on the show? Any life lesson
Yes.
that you learned?
Not that I am implying or implementing anything right now. It's hard because when you're living that moment, that is a very different state altogether. And I always say that I was a misfit from Bigg Boss because I'm not someone who would fight for food and things like that. When people used to fight, and I'm like, okay, have you not eaten this all your life? Like, what are you fighting for? कैमरे के लिए भी बहुत कुछ होता है because I didn't do my right research. I had never seen Bigg Boss previously, and I must say I have still not seen my own episodes. So that way, yes, it was tough to sail through that time. But I think easiest thing I could do is being myself, which I remained. I remained true to myself, so the journey became easy. Halaki staying with strangers and all different people from different walks of life was very challenging for me because I've never done a community living, and my family also is like that way small. Like my mom is a single child and things like that. So for me, it was quite challenging to be around so many people with different opinions who constantly target you, nastiest things they would say about me. I still did not get, aggravated and triggered by those things. But it's
Right.
been quite overwhelming and a life turning kind of an experience for
That's
me.
a very interesting answer because usually when I ask this question, people are like, yes, I learned to be more patient and a lot of these things. But I think that's a unique answer.
I'm still the same. I don't know when would I learn to be more aggressively a person. But I am a fighter in my life otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, I was not fighting for the camera, but I am a fighter. Like, I am a warrior.
Now that Soundarya, everybody knows that you are a lead actor in Housefull 5 movie. How does it feel to be working with big names like Akshay Kumar? Must be an incredible experience. If you can share something, what it was like collaborating with him, some fun moments from the set.
It is definitely a dream opportunity to be featuring opposite Akshay sir and alongside such amazing, humongous cast in Housefull 5. The actors I grew up watching on, and as a kid, I used to dance on Housefull songs, and today I'm one of the leads of Housefull 5. It's like a dream opportunity, and I must thank my god sister Vardha Nadiadwala for this. I must tell you. People have godfather in the industry. I have a god sister now, I can say. Because I'll tell you, say, please go ahead.
Yeah, I was just asking, like, when you're talking about her, I was to ask, like, who is that one actor whose work ethic or approach to acting has influenced you as a performer? And you were just speaking about
No,
that.
definitely. So coming back to the thing that it's an overwhelming experience to be featuring alongside Akshay sir. But I have worked with him previously in my we all know controversial whatever that ad was, Vimal ad.
Yeah.
With Shah Rukh sir and Akshay sir. So that was again a thing that where you get to share the screen space with the three superstars of our country, and now cut to this film. So it feels amazing, and of course now I understand why the actors I'm working with, especially Akshay sir and other actors, are there for what they're there, because so much of hard work, dedication, and the belief in the craft, how amazing he is on the screen is incredible to see. There's so much to learn from him. Matlab, all said and done, his punctuality, the way he would come and just say, ki, oh, scene tune acha kiya, I believe acha hua, darna nahi hai, just keep doing whatever work you're getting and all that. So, it feels amazing कि आपको इतने अच्छे लोगों से सलाह मिल रही है और suddenly you're in a space जहाँ पे आप उनके साथ वो pedestal share कर रहे हो जो उन्होंने इतने सालों से बनाया है, and you are there. So definitely I feel your destiny plays a lot of role in this, and your hard work and patience.
Yeah. So Soundarya, you just came back from London, finishing your shoot of Housefull 5 movie. What was your approach to the character that you're portraying in the movie? I'm not sure how much of it you're allowed to speak about, because there are comedic elements to this film, we all know, and there is a different emotional depth, and you have done a lot of work earlier in OTT and in Ranchi Diaries also as your debut in reality television, but this one is completely different. How did you approach this character?
I think of it as a new padav of my journey and myself and my life, because I think somewhere everyone has started somewhere, correct? But then they keep reinventing. I think this would be a reinvention and reintroduction of me, Soundarya Sharma, in the field, in my capacity as an actor. And I definitely feel so truly blessed that I have been given this opportunity where I have to give my 1000%. Coming back to my character part, I have signed an NDA and we've only shot like the first scare of the film. The second scare is still going on. My readings are on. But this is something I would say we've never thought and imagined. The story and the plot line is very different from what we've seen all this while so far in the four franchise. So this is very different, and I am the surprise package of the film, I would say.
Alright. So I think I've got my headline.
You could have never imagined seeing me something like that. So this is that kind of character.
Yeah, very much looking forward to that. One of the things which often I ask actors is about the career in the entertainment industry per se. Like, it's very demanding, everybody knows, and it can be quite challenging sometimes. How do you strike a balance in maintaining this sanity and also, handling all the pressures that come from fame and public scrutiny? Because you post one thing on Instagram and it's scrutinized like anything. How do you strike a balance? How do you keep yourself sane?
I'm not sane, I'm very insane, I must tell you. Alice, I am very insane. I'm very restless, and maybe that's what keeps me going. I don't want to give a very politically correct answer. This is what it is. And I'm going to call a spade a spade. This is tough, and yes, it's scrutinized and everything, but that's okay. That's what we are open for. I think actors are the most bravest people who put themselves out there in public domain for let people criticize them and talk about, "Arey, tumne ye pehen liya, tumhara baal ye." You know, it takes a lot. In normal life, if someone comes and says, "Arey, mujhe tum achhe nahi lagte ho," we would ban that person from our lives. But here we are putting ourselves under the scrutiny, be it work, be it personality, be it anything, and yet we are normal about it and don't get affected by it, correct? So yeah, it doesn't affect me, and also I don't deal with it. It deals with me in its own. Like on its own, it's dealing with me. I'm not making an effort. I don't want to lie. I do this. I meditate. This and that. I any which way do meditation. I keep myself away from negative elements. Those don't affect me. But then having said that, it does somewhere affect you. You know, थोड़ा फर्क पड़ता है because we are human beings. But every day if you say कि अरे उसने आपके बारे में ऐसे बोला या चार लोगों ने ऐसे लिख दिया, it must not affect not just me, anyone, because वो अपना काम कर रहे हैं, हम अपना काम कर रहे हैं. We need those kind of elements to add fuel to our fire.
Right.
Right?
Soundarya,
So this is how I look at it.
yeah, I want you to reflect on your journey when it started with your debut film, Ranchi Diaries, because whenever we do something, some debut in our careers, we always take back a lot of lessons. Do you think like you want to go back and change something, or maybe you have learned something that you are improving upon? What was your experience as a naive actor in that debut film? What was it like, and when you look back, how does it feel now?
You know, I'm still very novice and naive to all of this and the profession, because I'll tell you, that time I was also the same. I'm quite, sometimes I feel, oh shit, I'm so delulu even right now. I've not learned anything after Bigg Boss. Also, people keep telling me. But nahi, I think आप काम करते करते better होते हो. I am a learner and I am learning, and I will keep learning till I am working and till I die. Or I live forever in people's memory. So my point is, yes, you do learn, especially when it comes to technicality of this profession. Like, you become better as an actor when you're working more in front of the camera. So given an opportunity, I would only want to be in front of the camera. I want to sleep in front of the camera, eat in front of the camera, live that moment all the time. I want it as bad as, how I want to breathe oxygen. Yes, I have learned lot of, I would say, patience. Patience
Right.
in terms of just waiting for the right role. I'm otherwise a very impatient and restless as a person, because I'm constantly thinking what to do, how to do. I'm not going to make it look fancy just because people want to know it. I am very restless about my work. Constantly, I am thinking about how can I get better? What should I do next? That what will lead me, what? Because see, I have no support system. I don't come from a background where I have a supporting background. But now I'm truly grateful to my, like I said, my god sister Varda Nadia Dwara. At least she believed in me when I needed it the most. Because I'll tell you, after Bigg Boss and ad and everything, everyone gets famous. You must have seen so many contestants and everyone becoming so famous. That's a byproduct of Bigg Boss. Also, you should be loved by people. Thankfully, I was loved also, and I received that love so much, that adulation. But not necessarily that would translate into work.
Right.
I'm talking about the biggest. There are many platforms like OTT, shows and things like that. Everyone's perspective and objective is different. Mine is just not money in this. I always wanted to see myself as a superstar, as a star, and on the bigger screen. So my perspective about my career and objective is just that. So I think everything becomes a byproduct, money, fame,
Yeah.
and all.
So, Soundarya, you just said that money is not everything for you. As an actor,
Correct.
how important it is for you to align your projects with personal values? Like, do you want to choose some characters where you address some social issues also that will resonate with your audiences?
100% I would love to, but I would also do something. I want to be a director's actor basically, and I would definitely come to the point, a stage in life where I can definitely want to, something is in my control, I would want to do something which can bring difference to the society, or a different perspective about life, or someone's acting part, or the character graph, or life aspect, or something which can definitely make difference to someone's life. I would want to be in a situation like that. But right now, of course, I am just subjected to whatever I get, and whichever character I get to play.
Any specific genre or any type of role particularly that excites you, or you're particularly passionate about pursuing in the future?
I'm very, very passionate about doing anything which has something to do with romance. I am a die-hard romantic person. I think we all girls are very emotional. We have family values, something which brings a difference in someone's life, and something which can make difference to the society eventually. क्योंकि perspective ही तो होता है ना, which makes or breaks anything or everything.
Right.
So I would definitely want to explore the action genre.
Yeah.
And
we'd love to see you in that.
Comedy is something very close to my heart, and I'm so glad that I'm starting to do something again with comedy, because I think comedy is the most difficult part of acting.
Now, I'm going to ask my closing question to you. I know that you have addressed part of it, but still I would insist and carry on with my question. As an actor, you're always surrounded with limelight. And every actor, I think, has some sort of philosophy to adhere to that helps them to navigate this journey as an actor, where you're constantly under spotlight, under limelight. How do you keep your creativity flowing and also ensuring that you are staying grounded? If you have any philosophy, anything that you do in your day-to-day life to ensure that you are grounded.
This is the biggest challenge and toughest part, at least of my life, because most of the time when I'm not in front of the camera, because now I've gotten that opportunity, what are you doing off the camera, which leads you to be in front of the camera? That is the biggest homework and difficult aspect of our lives. For that, I honestly, if you ask me, I constantly just am thinking, manifesting, doing things, and trying to calm myself that one day, one time, this will happen, and I will definitely fortify everything. So that is one thing. I keep watching, write content. I listen to the interviews. I see different films. I'm not much of a reader, so I can't read. It's not that I can't read. It's just I can't. Anything which has a pictorial. I have a more of pictorial memory, I would say. So anything which has visuals in it, I like to watch it more than reading, because so many things keep coming. My mind is constantly running on. अब ये कैसे करना है? अब उससे कैसे बात करूँ? I should reach out to that filmmaker. So many things like that. So I watch films, I watch interviews, I meditate quite a lot. That's what keeps me little sane and calm. Then I play with my dog. I do a little bit of outdoor activities. I talk to my mom. Only these are the only things. I can't say that I travel a lot. Recently, yes, I've traveled. But one strange thing, I've not even spoken about this anywhere. I had a very weird resolution that I will not travel any new country until and unless it's related to work. For the first time, if I have to travel anywhere, until I start working. And I so wanted to go to London so far, but I hadn't traveled. And now, see, God is so kind that I got to travel, be there, France, Spain, everywhere. So now that resolution is fulfilled. Now I can go and travel. But yeah, something you have to. मुझे लगता है भगवान जी बहुत चालू है, वो देखते हैं कि who's willing to sacrifice what, and so I think that is my only go-to for my calmness and creativity.
Right. Great to chat with you, Soundarya, and all the best for your movie. And I would request everyone to go watch Housefull 5. Soundarya is playing a lead actor in it, and hopefully we get to chat with you again, Soundarya, after the release of the movie and have some conversation around it. Thank you once again for speaking with us.
Thank you so much. Maybe we may talk before when I have another announcement coming up.
Yeah, definitely. Why not? All right. All the best. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Lovely talking to you. Bye.
Same.